Hi guys, today I was in the compound and I got the chance to sit outside and bask in the morning sun. And guys, I looked at the cock, chicken, the cock. Let me tell you guys, have you ever looked at the behavior of a cock? If you have chicken, go home and look at how a cock behaves. And then you do, you'd understand what I'm discussing here. I looked at the behavior of a cock, guys, and I equated it to the men of today. You know, I've had chicken, but I've never had a time to look at the cock like I did today. I sat there and looked at that cock. That cock is one with so many, what do you call them? This female chicken. Me, if I don't get the name, I'll just call them female chicken. You people, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Female chicken. And it is just one with 9, 10 female chicken. And there it is. There it is, taking charge. Taking charge of all those female chicken. And guys, I sat there and looked at it for about 40 minutes. It was just taking very good care of the chicken because, by the way, what time do the cock eat? You throw some food to the chicken, and the minute you throw it to the chicken, this female chicken will run to grab the food and eat. And this cock will start calling that funny, calling and showing, and sometimes pecking it like this, pecking it and giving it to the female chicken. It pecks and gives to the other one. It pecks and gives to the other one. And I looked at that chicken and I said, that cock, and I said, hey, isn't God a God of wonders? This here is an animal. That is one aspect that I noticed. It is an animal, guys, but it is taking care of the hens. Yeah, I've now gotten the word, the hens. It is taking care of the hens when it comes to food issues very well, without it being greedy and eating fast. I'm telling you guys, I watched that cock and I realized that it gave the female chicken, calling them and pecking and bringing them to the female chicken like this before swallowing. At one time it could just swallow one bit and then the next. That is one thing that I admired about a cock. You go home and check if you have chicken in your homes. And if you don't have chicken in your homes, wait until you travel up country where chicken are many, and you'll go and see. You'll go and see for yourself that what I'm telling you is true. The cock takes care of the hens very well, and food-wise, and then if it has to eat, it only eats after this chicken, after these hens have eaten. Now, guys, that is how. That's why I said this cock was behaving like the men of today, and not of men today, like the way men behave, feeding the lady, feeding the hens. Men of today feed the ladies. The ones that I know of, yes, they do. But I have not known them to feed the ladies first and wait to eat last. That is the only difference I noticed. Men don't wait to eat last. What they do is, in fact, it is them that are served even before children by the wives. The man will provide. Yes, he will. Those that I know of have provided. They provide. But when it comes to serving food once it's ready, the first plate is usually for daddy. You serve him first, and then the remaining of the food you now serve the children. Does it happen in your homes, guys? Does it? You know, Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. When we were growing up, you people are going to laugh and tell me, write in the comment section and tell me whether it happened in your days when you are growing up. When we were growing up, guys, what used to happen is that in the village, our mom could cook food, and you know, meat was very scarce in our home, because I come from a very humble home, and I was not brought up with luxury where food is. We were 6 in the family. My mom was not working. My dad was working, and my dad's job was a teacher. You know, the teachers were not paid a lot of money then. And guys, we were brought up with just enough, but not. Can I even say it was not enough? But we could survive. We went to school, but when it came to food, we never lacked. This is because our mom is that lady who used to farm. We could cultivate our shamba so that we could plant maize and beans and potatoes and everything. So most of our foods was coming from the market. But things like meat, obviously, you have to know that you don't eat meat every day. Especially those days when we were growing up, it was not very available. So guys, the days that our dad could provide a kilo of meat, it was to be shared amongst the 8 of us. You know, we are 6 children and mom and dad. It was to be shared amongst the 8 of us. And you know what our mom would do? When she fries the meat, and you know we have taken like 2 or 3 weeks without eating meat, but that particular day that there's meat, our mom would fetch from the cooking pot. She would fetch, after frying, she would fetch quite a quarter of the quantity. If it's a kilo, a quarter of a kilo, put it in a separate plate if dad is not in, and if he's in, he would be served like a quarter with ugali or with whatever food that mom would have cooked. So guys, the remaining 3/4 is the amount we would share now, the 7 of us. And the best part was given to our dad. It is not only in our homes, all homes during my time. Our moms used to take care of, to really prioritize their husbands before the children. And that is very good. It is good. I'm not disputing anything there. Guys, I'm not disputing anything there. I'm only saying that it should not have happened, because children are the ones that are growing, and it was a requirement that children be fed in order to grow. This man can go out there, eat and drink, and come home, tell the wife, my stomach is very bad. And I don't want to be, I don't want to say that it is all men that used to do that, but most men could say, okay, my stomach is very bad, and that is because they have eaten out there. And those were mostly the days that our parents have cooked things that are not very appetizing, like let's say things like veggies with ugali. That is the time our parents would, our fathers would come and say that they have eaten out there. But when there's something good like the meat, they would come and they would be served that meat, whether they have eaten out there or not, they would still eat. And guys, I'm here thinking that it should not have been the case. What should have happened is that children should be fed first. They are the ones that are growing. And it never used to be the case, guys. So, about the chicken that I looked at today, I looked at the way that chicken was taking care of the hens, and I said, surely, this is an animal and it has this brain to take care of the female chicken first before itself. And I'm imagining if the chicks were there Okay, there were no chicks there, but if the chicks were there, maybe this female, this cock would have also prioritized the chicks, but the chicks were not there. And I've always had chicken, but I've never watched this scenario. It's today that I noticed it. So guys, I'm here thinking and saying that men should take care of their wives and their families first, and in the proper way before they even take care of themselves. And I realized this cock was taking care of 10 hens. Taking care of 10 hens. And the only thing that I didn't like about that cock is the way it kept on serving these hens one after another. It was just serving. But this is the animal kingdom. We cannot behave like cocks when we are humans. It was serving these hens every 5 minutes. It is serving this. And let me tell you something. This hen, this cock, it knows which hen it had served earlier. So it doesn't repeat on that. It goes to the next one, the next minute, the next five minutes, the next 10 minutes it goes to the other one. And it was interesting watching that cock today. And I looked at God and I looked at it and said, God is wonderful. God is a wonder. What carried my thoughts is the way that cock fed I don't even want to look at the other aspect, but the way it fed the hens. Men, feed your women first. Make sure that you feed them and feed them properly before you even get to feed yourself. When the food is put on the dining, men don't wait for the prayers to be said. They are there, falling on the ugali and the meat and the grains and eating without even waiting for prayers. Or does it happen in your homes that sometimes they forget? No, I'm not here to judge men. I'm only saying they should wait for prayers to be said. In fact, it's the children who should be so hungry not to eat. But you, man, you can wait. You can wait for the lady to stop, to finish up with the serving, and comes to the dining table and joins you. And then you eat together, guys. You can do that. Please like and subscribe to this channel, Never Age TV, where we discuss issues of life, and see you in the next one. Bye.